I didn't.
Should have.
Hope so.
Told you.
Hope
Told you,
so.
plug it in. Told you, Benny.
Told me, man.
Because we are live.
Are we live?
We are live.
We're live. What is going on, everybody? Frankie here for the Bakersfield Gentlemen. My brother Miguel here at Clubbers Lounge. And we're about an hour and a half late.
But who's counting?
Yeah, who's counting?
Or we're an hour and 20 minutes early.
How do you figure?
Well, because, 2.5. 2 hours and 20 minutes early.
Sportsman.
Because we have to announce that.
Yeah, but that's not taking place yet. So there's no way for us to be early. We could only be late.
I'm never late or early. I arrive exactly when I'm needed, okay? I'm like Gandalf.
What?
Gandalf? Read a book, bro, okay? Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that means.
I guarantee you most people out there know who Gandalf is. Cam, good to see you too, brother. Glad we caught you, even if it was for a little bit.
I'm assuming Gandalf is part of your Dungeons and Dragons.
No, I've never even once played Dungeons and Dragons, so I don't know what you're talking about. Richard, how you doing? Sorry we're so late, guys, but
Amber, how's it going?
Definitely glad to be here. Wi-Fi is acting a little strange, but that's okay because I am still doing it nonetheless. Sam checking in over on YouTube, as well as John. Lord of the Rings right there, bro. Right there. Easy to remember.
Sam, are you still in town? Because I still have that cigar I told you I wanted to give you.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
Or if not, obviously we'll catch you when you come back.
But, oh my goodness. Let me just throw the Wi-Fi on this thing, make sure it's working. Come on.
I absolutely knew that it was from Lord of the Rings. It's just, I'll be honest, I never got into it, book or movie. It's not my thing.
Disappointing, because it is wonderful.
Which one, book or movie?
Both.
Oh,
Both
really?
are pretty good. A lot of people say that the movies or the books are better, but I like the movies just fine. I started with those, and then I read the books. And you know what? They do have a lot more detail and a lot more going on, but I still love the movies. I will be there tomorrow. Awesome.
Okay, I'll be there around midday tomorrow over at the shop, so I'll see you then.
Nice. And Amber's missing out. If you haven't seen any of them, I'd recommend it, even if you don't have 3 hours to kill, because each one of them's pretty dang long. I don't think they're all 3 hours long, but still, they are very long. There are some long, those are some long movies. But cigar-wise, John, I like where his head's at. Today is one of the sponsors. It is Family by Loyalty. What do you call it? It is their new iteration, new packaging. The rebranding. It looks absolutely beautiful. Cannot wait. Everybody else, I think we're all caught up, right?
Yeah, this was called the Jerry.
This is the Jerry.
This one was actually a close, not second, but I think it was third in the line. When it came down to deciding on which cigar was going to represent Family by Loyalty and our top 25, and obviously the Frecky won out, being the favorite between both of us. But the Jerry was also up there in consideration. The top three are always in consideration, and it just so happened that the Frecky hit our palates a little bit better. But there's nothing to say anything wrong with this Jerry right here, and that's actually why we're smoking it today. Not only did we want to say thank you to one of our sponsors by smoking their cigar, but it's actually a really good cigar. This is the, I want to say the Toro?
Yeah. Eduardo, good to see you, brother. Sorry for being so tardy today, but it's going to be a normal thing for a little while. We'll go into that in a minute, but before I start all that, Apostate, Cigar Heritage Festival, Artisanal Tobacco, GTO, Kiki Momo, Family by Loyalty, and Artista Cigars. Thank you all so much for putting that effort behind us and that, that faith in us to push your lines where they should go. And that is to you guys.
You know what I'm noticing also?
What's up?
Is that the Bakersfield Gentlemen is neither all on one line.
Nor is it,
nor is it bold type like we worked on last night.
I worked on.
And I need you didn't use my opening video.
No, I told you I needed the ending longer, and you started just like saying that it's a terrible thing to do. Like, oh, how could I possibly want it longer?
Could have still used it.
I started coughing, so I needed some of your water real fast. You know, I have my own water right there.
I know you do.
But it's all of a sudden.
You're like LA, just taking other people's water.
That was a good reference.
Thank
actually.
You.
That was the solidest one I've heard in a while. Chinatown. Watch Chinatown. There's t-shirt bundle coming. Oh, sorry, Richard. Yeah, I'm waiting for the shirts to actually come in because they were supposed to. The order was put and the order has not came to me yet. So that is a little bit of a hassle,
Mm-hmm.
but they are coming as soon as we can get them over there. And of course, yes, of course, Collabors not brought to you by, not just brought to you by, but brought to you inside of.
I know.
We
That's
are
why
here.
it's the very second thing we announced after introducing ourselves. I was telling we're live from Celebrities Lounge in Bakersfield, California.
That's true.
So if you guys ever want to check it out, if you guys are in town, let us know. We'll give you guys a tour and have a cigar. It's always a nice way to get out of the heat during the summer months. It's quite a nice oasis.
You are not wrong. It is quite hot out there right now. It was 108 yesterday, something like that. Humidity was on the rise. Today still feels muggy and still really hot. Maybe not quite as bad as yesterday, but it ain't great out there. So inside these walls, it's a little nicer. Just a tad bit. And by a tad bit, I mean like 20, 25 degrees better.
Yeah.
And you do not feel that humidity like you do out there. Ugh. Either way, though, it pairs very well with a Family by Loyalty cigar. Again, with the Jerry right now is their dark blue band, now accompanied with the.
It's actually their sky blue band with yellow.
Is that sky
The
blue?
Frecky is the dark blue with
This
the
looks
silverish.
This looks pretty dark still.
No.
For sky.
That's more X-Men colors. The animated series,
I'll give you that.
1990s.
I'll give you that. Yeah, the yellow especially. Like as soon as you said that, I could see this on the string going. Na, 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 na. That's the right one, right?
Yep.
Na, 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 na. That's good stuff.
And before I get into a rant about the Illuminati that we got in the Doctor Strange movie, let's move on. For you guys that caught the Monday show, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun talking to Al. Great guy, great storyteller. You can tell he's an older guy because some of the reference he made, I was like, oh, you can't do that anymore.
Oh, I like it.
But hey, that's just him. That's his generation. That's where he came from. And it was a lot of fun talking to him. Alex, how you doing?
Hey, you doing?
95 in Texas today. Wow, okay. So you guys got a little bit of a rest from that triple digit heat. That's absolutely fantastic. Eduardo, I like the multiverse of madness, but I get really irritated with Marvel and Disney when they don't give us what we want. Nobody asked for that weak ass lineup of the Illuminati. We wanted the actual Illuminati group that's in the comic books. I mean, I'm sorry, but when they force stuff down our throats to make money and it doesn't work out, people get mad at it. They don't learn from that. Like,
they made all kinds of money off that movie.
No, I know that they did, but there were still people that were super mad because the Illuminati they gave us was a B-rate squad.
People keep saying like, oh man, every time they do this, they lose money. They're not hurting. They're doing just fine.
They're hurting right now.
Not really. That's the stocks are down, but that's kind of a normal thing. They will go up and down as things happen.
Let's see what else. I agree. They forced stuff. Yeah. I mean, I was happy they gave us Moon Knight. I'm a big fan of Moon Knight, so I was really happy. I thought it was a little slow at the beginning, but that was still really cool.
Oh yeah,
What else can I say that they did a really good job with? I thought the Avengers movies were all really good. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, if you're talking about like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch any of Miss Marvel. I didn't watch hardly any of She-Hulk. That got real bad real fast. There's some stuff that just was not great. So I stopped watching Black Panther 2 after I saw Namor. I was pissed since I'm a big fan. Yeah, if you are a fan of Namor,
I'm curious. Are you upset with Namor because they tried to move away from Atlantis because of DC using it, so they went more of an Aztec, Mexican Spanish vibe with it, or what was it about Namor that you just like? I'm not gonna lie, I was okay with that change, because I didn't want to reuse Atlantis again.
But if you're a really big Namor fan, you're not gonna want them to change him that drastically. That was a huge change.
He saw little wings on his feet.
Nah.
I do want to see Blue Beetle. I'm not a huge George Lopez fan, but I still want to see the movie. I think it looks pretty interesting, and I hope it's a good DC movie.
Shutting down MCU. That is crazy. Well, there's just so much of it though, and if they just stop trying to push these not very good series. They're
Yeah.
just getting worse and worse. And that's not just Marvel though. That's their Star Wars stuff. They're not doing a good
Oh
job.
my God, it's too much Star Wars stuff, guys.
It's not too much. It's not good Star Wars
Sam
stuff.
or Eduardo, I want to know what your beef was with Namor. If you guys want to put it in there. Yes, I do agree with that. He wasn't the same um snobbish guy that he was in the comics, especially when he talks to Sue Storm and he flirts with her. She's like, "Oh, I can't." He's like, "But I can feel your attraction in the water." You know, he's like in love with her.
Yeah, the proper Shatterstar. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious what they did to Shatterstar in the Deadpool 2 movie.
It was funny, but they could do a proper like
Yeah.
there's a lot more to him than what was like Green Blood or something. I
Yeah.
forget what it was, but ooh, that was an unceremonious end for him real fast. What he got like 2 lines and a scene jumping out of a plane. That was
Yeah. I do think you're right on that Namor, the arrogance part. He could have been more arrogant, more brash. I do agree with that because that is a big part of his character. Absolutely.
Marvel is
Becoming quantity over quality. Yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%. I agree with that. And I think Disney did. I think Disney too. They glutted the market, and then they also catered to non-comic book fans or non-comic book fans.
Yeah.
Who now got bored. Yeah, you could have made money off the guys who are going to Comic-Con and actually buy the comics, or at least love the characters more, versus trying to get new fans into it. Because there's always new fans coming into it,
Right.
with the content you already have to work with. Like, people love those stories. The actual Civil War, the first or second one in Marvel, is an awesome overarching story. I mean, it would have taken like 3 movies to tell it right, not just one Captain America, but you could have had it so much better.
I'm hoping
and I
since we
liked
didn't get the Civil War we wanted,
Hmm.
nor did we get the Infinity War we wanted, because the X-Men also played a part in that, as did other characters, that we at least get Avengers versus X-Men 10, 15 years down the line.
I don't think they're going to have this 10, 15 years down the line. It's going to restart. It's going to have to.
Well, even if they restart, the X-Men will be there. The Avengers will be there. I hope we get Avengers versus X-Men.
No, they'll get genetic. They'll get genetic out. Won't be any X-Men. Their genes will be receding. They'll have that corn or whatever it was in Logan.
Yes.
Boom. No more X-Men. Anyway, wait, where are we? Right here. He exited the water and said, "Oh, my mother told me of this land." Or would have come out and said, "Yeah, see, he's not gonna be softy on like, oh my gosh, they're hurting people." No, he's like, I could do better. I could hurt them more and make more money off them. Civil War was oh gosh, did it say travesty?
Yeah,
travesty as to the comic. Okay, I still like the movie.
Yeah, it was a decent movie, but if
better.
you know what the comic book is about, you were highly disappointed. That's why I was saying I think they should have waited till they got the X-Men and other characters so they get them all involved. But since we didn't get that, hopefully we can at least get Avengers versus X-Men or something like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. But gosh, what was I gonna say? You could have created a superhero. What would their superpower be? Oh gosh.
My superhero character would probably have the superpowers of Superman, and I don't mean like being able to stop bullets or fly or heat vision. I mean the writers.
Oh
yeah, because anytime there's a new danger, oh shit, the sun just gave me this new power. Oh shit, look at that.
He named the writers. He shouts to the skies.
Yeah.
Oh, Greg, I need this. Help me quickly.
Instead of Shazam, it's
writer number 4. That would be hilarious. Samuel says they could really make dang good Spider-Man Revenge of the Sinister Six Endgame for Spidey. Oh my gosh, that would be a lot of fun. What do you call it? The superpower would be win every lawsuit filed. That is a really good one. Beat everyone with that. Actually, I wrote a whole bunch of outlines for a superhero movie I wanted to do. That's oh gosh, I can't even get started on that. That's buried under never could do it because it's too expensive, and I want to do it just because I would love to make my own superhero. But that's again, more ideas to flesh out. I've thought about that a lot actually, and sooner or later I got to actually write it all down. For now, sticking with the zombie script because it's a lot cheaper. It's a lot cheaper. Where is it? Why is this freezing on me?
I don't know.
Let me know if we're moving on your guys' screen. It might just be on my end that I am not moving around too much. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's just Wi-Fi versus network. Oh well. Anyway, let's see. Where were we at? We went from a lot of Marvel talk, which is not where I was expecting. Favorite comic book characters. You are moving. Okay, we are moving. Okay, good. Who is each of your favorite comic book characters? Oh, for me, that's a hard one to pick. If I'm going Marvel, it's probably going to be Iron Man, just because the movie came out on my birthday and it really got me back into comics. DC, I always really liked Green Lantern and the story and whatnot, but it seems like every time he goes up against anything with the most powerful weapon in the galaxy or the known universe, it doesn't do very well. So not very helpful. Let's see. Spawn has always been really cool. That's a great character. I liked Rick Grimes and what do you call it? The Walking Dead, but I stopped reading when they started adding in characters from the show into the comics, and I was done. I was done with that. And then there was another one that I really liked. Gosh, it was an icon.
The Phone Ranger.
No, the Phone Ranger stands above all. That's different. Yes, he got technology from the Chitauri mixed with his phone fixing capabilities from his job. Became Phone Ranger, and then I think he got shot somewhere in an alley, and then that was the end of his career. Very sad. It would be Moon Knight. DC would be. Let me see. I can't. Is that
Demon or Creeper?
Oh, got some good stuff on there. Moon Knight is a really interesting one too. Blank Man.
I didn't really have a favorite character. I like the X-Men, especially in the early '90s when they had the I forget what card series it was, but there was two card series. I think it was '92 and '93. '92 had the characters usually on a blue background with a different colored square they were kind of popping out of, and that one put the X-Men into the. I think it was the first time they ever put them on cards, anyways, in the blue team and the gold team, and I like the way they did that. And then I think it was the following year or the year before. I think it was '92. Where every 9 cards that you would put on a page would make a picture. So each card was a piece of a picture puzzle.
Connecting, yeah.
Yeah, and then you put all 9 cards together on the card holders' sleeves, and it would make a nice picture. I like those a lot too because always the teams together, which I really liked. And they also had like a lot of the new Fantastic Four versus whoever, stuff like that, or team ups like Spider-Man and Daredevil team up card. I thought those were really cool. So, yeah, I was always just a big X-Men fan. Nightcrawler, Cyclops, Gambit, Wolverine, obviously.
Yeah.
But truth be told, Thanos was my favorite villain of all time. And honestly, when I saw him come out the first time, I lost my shit. I was like, holy crap, I did not see that coming. I thought that was awesome. And then I like the homage they paid to him on the last Avengers movie where he was farming and he had his armor like a scarecrow.
Straight out of
the comic book. I thought that was so cool. As far as DC goes, I was never really like a DC fan. I mean, I'll watch it, but I'm not like. There's no one out of the bunch that I really care for. So, but that's just me.
Disappointing. But there's a lot of great story arcs to be told. Green Arrow was a really fun one. Took them a little serious in the series, but still, it was a really good series when it started.
Yeah, I'm not to say I don't like Batman or anything like that. Like I like Batman, I like the Bat family. I was not as big a fan as that as I was for Marvel.
Yeah. I think with prep time they they get a little extra credit from everything.
Oh
And
yeah, with plenty of prep time, he can make me a fan. Yeah.
yeah, you'd be fine. Richard, what does Dark Horse? What about Dark Horse Comics? Don't they do the
I never got into Hellboy. I don't know why.
Alien versus Predator versus everybody? Basically, I
Mm-hmm.
could have swore I saw. It might not even be Dark Con, might be Icon. Somebody did one where it was like Alien versus Predator versus Jason, and I just saw it in those big oh my gosh, the heck do you call them? The books where all the new comics are coming out in, like the catalogs.
Oh yeah.
And I remember seeing like, oh, I'm gonna order that sooner or later, and I just never did. Like they had Ash versus Freddy versus Jason, and there was a lot of crazy ones like that. Was that Dark Horse, or am I thinking of a different company? Help me out.
I never really got into Dark Horse. I don't think. Yeah. I just didn't. I will share with you my favorite image of Hellboy. Mike, I sent that to you on Facebook. If you want to pull that up,
I already know what it is.
This was my first time ever meeting. I guess you'd call Hell Girl. I guess Hell person. I don't know.
Hell Hip Hop Anonymous.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But this was over at Texas Frightmare. Quite a few years back.
Oh yeah, this has been a minute now.
But I had noticed that Hellgirl had been walking around without a cigar, so I had offered one since I had my case that I think I just gotten or was about to get signed by Ron Perlman. I don't remember if I had it signed yet. So, and as you can see, she picked a fantastic cigar in the Oliva Sierra Milano.
They're a little bit bigger. Yeah, some good stuff. Don't like the latest Hellboy with. I didn't even watch it. Yeah, I like the. Oh God, what was it? The Golden something? Oh gosh, help me out here. The Golden Army. But that was a really fun movie. Both of them were the Ron Perlman ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they were just better. Not really. Gave her the Milano. Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I also was a little surprised by that. Golden Army. Yeah, it was a Golden Army.
But yeah, that was Texas Frightmare years back. Maybe the second or third year we went. I don't remember.
That was a minute ago. Yeah.
Oh, Philia, how you doing?
Hey, good to see you.
Hope you're doing well.
If you guys have not seen her on the show, we got to get her on again for you. But speaking of the show itself, we probably got to get into this a bit. So, Miguel's schedule is changing a lot, like a lot. So the show schedule is going to have to change a lot. The news about the next Frightmare they've been quiet. Yeah, no, it'll be fine.
Yeah,
I'm sure they'll have some announcements for us before you know it. I am not worried.
And hopefully they'll have some hotel announcements soon.
Yeah, no, all of that together. But the times are going to have to get pushed back a decent amount. We're hoping still Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, we're still looking at Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but unfortunately, we're gonna have to push the showtime back quite a bit due to new scheduling. So we will put a poster up on the page, but the new showtime will be 6 p.m. So I apologize to those on the East Coast. It'll push it back till 9. It's just work. So we got to do.
Yep, it's gonna have to happen for a while. Hopefully, it won't be a permanent thing unless people like it. I'm not against that, but hopefully the schedule will be opened up enough that we can accommodate other stuff as well. But right now, it's just gonna be what it is.
Yeah. So I hope that doesn't drive too many of you away. Maybe makes it even better for some of you that didn't like the 5 o'clock time that is on the East Coast right now. Hopefully that gets you guys home and at least comfortable and relaxed.
Yeah, that could always work too. Yeah, and then of course we will still have it out there to watch whenever you like on YouTube, Facebook, and on Twitter. But if you want to comment, it's better on YouTube or Facebook right now. Still looking into Rumble, but Rumble wants an exclusivity thing to make it really work with them, and I'm not willing to take it off Facebook and YouTube just yet. Maybe we could do a special show on there once, maybe like every other week or something.
Yeah,
But
that'd be cool.
for now, we're gonna keep it. What do you call it? As is.
And hopefully that'll work better for Ophelia, so she can come on the show more often.
Maybe, yeah, I would love that. What do you call it? Watch that. I appreciate that, brother.
Yes.
Yeah, Mondays. Yeah, Monday might be a little more difficult for people. Start of the week, got stuff to get done still.
Mhm.
But nonetheless, we will figure it out as we go. Times can change, as long as they benefit others. Keep trying to download AMP, but I keep getting a bug notice. That's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to work on that a little bit. It seems like a really good app to use. It's through Amazon.
Yeah. I've had a lot of fun with it. I've done 2 episodes on AMP so far. Again, I think it's more for kind of being your own DJ, because there was people that were on there for like 7 hours straight. I was like, how do you talk for 7 hours? But it's them playing music, so you have a large library of music you can pick from.
Well, you have to talk to them again, though.
Right.
You have to.
But what I do is I'll talk for a segment, then play a song, talk for a segment, then a song, and then keep going until I'm out of time. I try to keep it around half an hour right now, until I become more comfortable with the actual app itself.
Yeah,
And then it gives you an option to have a call in feature.
Yeah, I like that. I do like that. So it's just getting used to it and seeing how it actually works all the way through. Because a lot of it's a lot more hip hop and rap, which is totally fine. 'Cause there's some really good stations they made on there, and there are some pretty interesting talk as
Mhm.
well so far that I found. I just can't remember everyone's names, and I don't know the times when they go on. Trying to learn that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it seems like another viable option to maybe hop on and do some more entertainment stuff on. Hopefully.
Or to reach a new audience at least.
So I haven't known you're on. No worries. It's been on Frankie's personal. So if you might have seen the Bakersfield Gentlemen on there, but Frankie also made his own. Which,
Yeah, it's just called Bako Frankie.
That might be the issue right there. But it's just basically to test and try to get it going, just so
Yeah.
to be more familiar with the actual.
Or if
site.
I'm not around for the main channel one, I can still listen into Miguel talking.
Yeah, and it's it's just like it's the difference between I don't even know how this would go. Between Facebook and TikTok, I guess. It's so much different from other social media platforms. While they're still trying to create content and people to communicate with each other and to interact through comments and whatnot. So I am hoping that I can understand a little better as it goes, because I don't even know how to change like the background pictures or the background colors on the main profile. It's all on the apps. You can't use it on your desktop. I've tried. You can listen in, and there's like certain ways you have to do. They even show you on the website, like, in order to listen on your desktop, do this, this, and this, or just download the app on your Android or your Apple device. Like, all right, I guess that'll work.
Yeah, Rich, I would love to do that, but unfortunately, I don't know any popular polka or bluegrass. So, but that'd be fun to do some kind of a alternative to what they're playing now.
First of all, you know both of those because the Polka King was in Home Alone,
Right.
and the Bluegrass Experience, Dale Gribble Bluegrass Experience,
yeah,
on King of the Hill.
that's the only one I know.
The Blue Moons of Kentucky keep on shining.
Right.
And I always thought it'd be fun to have music that I really liked having John Worthy and the Bends for the opening intro music to Great American Morning. But even that was getting flagged for copyright on Facebook and
Which
YouTube,
is weird
because it was in an open. So that's where I got it from, was a copyright free site.
Yeah.
But as soon as, I guess he must have put it on iTunes or something, because it's just music. Yeah,
right.
You got to try to make money off that.
It's good music.
Yeah, I loved it. I really liked their stuff. But as soon as that happened, it became a problem for us. I had to take it down, or I had to just stop using it. They didn't really cause any problems as far as like what we can post, what we can't post. No more than what we have for cigars anyway. But this allows us to have access to a huge library of music, the newest stuff too. Like I would try to make a playlist, and part of the music came from the movie They Clone Tyrone, which if you haven't seen it yet, you got to watch that movie. If you're into conspiracy theories, you like dumb comedies, and you just want to see something that at the end totally flips you on your head, this is a good movie to watch. I would definitely recommend it. You haven't seen it. You don't know.
It's okay.
You haven't seen it.
It's all the trailer.
You gotta watch. Gotta watch the movie.
Saw the trailer.
You gotta watch They Clone Tyrone, and then hop over onto Shudder and watch Glorious. That's another one where the ending is just
You know what I
out of
want to
this
watch is
world.
Talk to Me. I haven't been able to get to the theater to see it yet, and I have the stupid unlimited movies. You always haven't had a chance. The one time I had a chance to go see it, the damn app wasn't working.
Yeah, that
So I
was
had like 5 times to get a ticket. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, we're experiencing technical difficulties. Try later. Try later.
what do you call it? Yeah, I tried to explain that to them on an email too, and they like blamed us. Like, well, what'd you do wrong? Like, I paid for your services. That's what I did wrong.
Yeah, I hear the same thing. From a bunch of different horror groups
Yeah.
that I follow to horror podcasts and movie podcasts, people that just review movies. I keep hearing that it's worth the watch, and I just haven't been able to get out to see it.
We will sooner or later. I'm gonna watch it. You're gonna watch it. If you guys want to talk about that, we definitely will. I want to see the last voyage of the Demeter. Dementor? Is that what Dementor? I forget how you pronounce it. Demeter.
Yeah.
But I also saw the trailer for that. It's got the dude from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and as soon as I saw that, I just went straight to Game of Thrones.
Oh, he's on the ship again,
and it ruined it for me. Yeah,
I was like, wait a minute. So now,
the Onion Knight.
yes, what is his real name though?
Davos.
Davos. Yeah, Davos is gonna fight Dracula, and
Yeah.
I'm on board. I don't even care.
Does he have all his fingers in this one though?
Doesn't need him because he's gonna like, I don't know, use it to stab Dracula. I guess I don't know. Either way, I want to watch that one as well. And hey, Lorenzo, how you doing?
Lorenzo.
I've heard the same thing, Eduardo, that it was really good, and Eduardo's seen it already. So we're definitely gonna have to watch and talk about that pretty soon. Luckily, only my day schedule is changing, so at night I can still go see a movie once in a while, and weekends won't be taken out. Hopefully, I don't know. Yeah, that's just what I'm told. Yeah, so there's still opportunity to expand to AMP, and set maybe a weekend like a Sunday play or something.
Yeah,
have a Sunday smoke and some music. Yeah, even Hulu's having watch parties too, which I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
We can only do like 7 people at a time though, so maybe we could plan that out ahead sometime.
That might be a Patreon perk right there.
We could probably do something that. Yeah. And then
but we are halfway through the show right now, so I want to take this time to remind you guys, September 14th, 5 to 9, Casa Tequila Stogie Fest is back. Not only is Stogie Fest back, we worked out a really good deal with Casa Tequila. We dropped the ticket prices from $75 the first time we did it to $65. Tickets are only $40 this time.
Boom.
So getting dinner, drinking a cigar, and they're gonna have Oliva, Drew Estate, and ourselves there. So you have plenty of choices to get some great deals on cigars that are probably some of the most popular in the store. I think Tatuaje and Fuente and Padron would round it out, but I mean, Oliva and Drew Estate are just way up there.
I'm excited for it. I think it's a great price point for a really fun dinner, really fun night.
Peter, how you doing?
Good to see you, Peter. Oh yeah, showing it off. There we go. That's the one. You hear critics are panning Last Voyage, but viewers are loving it. So money is taking a hit. That's rough because I actually heard one person, I forget her name, but it was a Facebook friend that said she did not like the new Dracula one, and I just choose to ignore that.
The new Dracula was which one?
That's the last.
This Dracula one. This one.
I honestly, if it doesn't look good to me and I hear a lot of negativity, I will wait until what do you call it?
It comes out on something.
Yeah.
Chris, I was gonna send you the flyer, so I'm glad you guys already saw that.
Glad to hear it, Richard. I gotta put this on screen so I can't read it from there. Yeah, you can have an Amazon watch party on Twitch. Primary did that during the shutdown a few years ago.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
That's not a bad idea either. I just don't like Twitch all that much. Not a big fan, and that's another.
I want to get back on Twitch. I want to play video games again and talk to people while smoking a cigar. I had a lot of fun doing that when we did that in the beginning.
You could do that on YouTube,
and
I
do like going to Twitch. Well, I mean, I follow a lot of like popular Twitch people because I like watching their gameplays on stuff. But I have more fun going to the filters, type of English, because obviously I can't understand anything else. I'm not Sam. I don't speak every language known to man. And going going with the least viewers, like have 0 to 3 viewers,
And then just
and
helping them. Yeah,
helping
talk to
them out.
them.
Send
Talk
them
to 'em.
$20, talk to them,
Mhm.
subscribe, be like, oh, subscribe for a month or something just to help them out.
Yeah,
Because I hope it keeps them going and
a
keeps
little.
them what do you call it, motivated to keep plugging at it.
Yeah, I liked Renfield too.
Renfield was hilarious. I loved it.
I actually thought it was funny. I love Aquafina though,
so much better than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, I went in like, it'll be okay, whatever, and then hilarious. I thought it was awesome. I loved it.
Aquafina's gonna be a future ex-wife right there.
Yeah,
I love her. And then where was the Meg 2? Have not seen Meg 2
have
yet.
not seen it yet.
Still annoyed by the other one.
My brothers and sisters went to go see it. They loved it.
Oh, they did. Huh?
So I definitely want to go see it. I just haven't had the time.
And Stogie Fest is so far away. I wish we could probably do a live at least. Show it off. Show everything going on. Maybe see if Mike will let us do the deals online somehow.
Hey, 7 is still a lot of languages, man.
That's
one per continent right there. Boom.
Well, Antarctica doesn't really have its own language. So.
It does. The quiet winds of freezing cold.
Oh. It's polar bear.
Oh, polar bear, yeah.
Which I don't think is no. Funny action, good story. I thought so. I thought it was pretty decent across the board. Yeah. Have you seen Twisted Metal yet? No, I haven't seen that either yet.
That's on Amazon.
You might be right. I cannot remember off the top of my head. All I know is I'm not supposed to be signed up for any of these right now.
Yeah.
For the strike, we're supposed to just cancel all your subscriptions.
Which I'm not gonna do.
I'm like, I want to.
Peacock. Okay, thank you.
Peacock.
I don't get cable, so I need my Hulu.
I just go on YouTube, I guess. There's some free movies on there.
Yeah.
But no, I get what they're saying, why they'd be upset. I mean, when you agree to something in the beginning for this much, and all of a sudden this much turns into that much.
It's like, I believe it's a mixture of
I don't know.
French and Spanish. So I'm sure if you met one, you'd be just fine.
If you meet a polar bear in the wild, you will not be just fine. I don't care.
You give it a Coca-Cola. Saw the commercials.
You didn't see the end of the commercials where they use the bottle to cut you up.
The new Godzilla and Kong movie does look good. The story premise. I just don't know about that trailer that I saw. Someone in the horror group posted a trailer.
What, a little teaser or something?
Yeah, and it looks super fake, like fan made, like bad.
I don't think it's real.
No,
I don't think that's just a fan made one. People try.
No, they do. They absolutely do. But if the story's along the lines, then it's gonna be good.
Ooh, that Shaggy Foot is good stuff. It is a really good smoke.
Oh yeah. Just a quick reminder, you guys just joining us. We are smoking one of the cigars from our sponsors, Family by Loyalty. This is the Jerry in the new presentation.
It is not overly powerful for strength. I'm going to start with there. We're looking at a good medium to let you know it's there. A lot of smoke output, as you can see right now. Frankie puffing away. Some amazing sweet notes. I would say some espresso to it. So you think of that cortadito you get, in a nice Cuban restaurant right there.
Yep.
A little bit of leatheriness. It's blending very well together too. None of them are overpowering the others to where it's what's what I'm looking for. It's not too strong in any one category. And I'm very much appreciating that right now. It did have a little bit of spice to start off. I think I just torched the end too much. That was more me. I don't remember it being a spicy cigar at any point. I think that I could have just taken more time lighting it properly. Any chance of samplers with one stick from every sponsor?
I don't. I wouldn't sell the samplers, guys. There'll probably be more prizes, end of the month prizes, because they're gonna start sending us cigars. That's
for the part of you guys.
Part of the deal is they'll send us cigars. But since they gave them to us for free, I would not sell them to you guys. That'd be messed up.
I think at most we might like when Kathleen needed help.
Yeah, if we do like a fundraiser, maybe we'll sell a couple here and there, like extras or raffle them. Yeah. But I wouldn't charge you guys for these cigars because we're getting them for free. That'd be way messed up if we charged you guys. So yeah, look for them as far as raffle prizes or end of the month prizes.
Yeah.
And again, for you guys that don't know, if you're on AMP, if you follow me, show me a picture that you follow me or Miguel, and you get an extra chance for a prize. Or on Instagram, send us a screenshot of each of our sponsors that you followed, and that's another chance to win a prize right there. You guys are all going the same wheel at the end of the month, so I mean, there's like 10 chances for you guys to get on that wheel.
The dipping thing, yeah, I've only done that with a tequila one time, real quick, and then after that, instead of the dip, I was doing Schwarzenegger's. You take the cedar spill and you just kind of brush it on there. Did not get much of a flavor difference. There is a whiskey infused cigar over at Cigars and More in Rosedale right now. That's actually pretty good if you're looking for that bit of whiskey, um, without it being too artificial and without it being drenched, because those were actually burning pretty well. It was I want to say it was like a 6.5 by 60, or not, maybe not 60, but pretty big.
Yeah, it's a bigger cigar.
And for it not to have any real burn issues throughout the entire thing, it was a big plus.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an array of them. There's tequila, there was a honey, there was a coffee. Gosh, I know there's a couple other on there. I apologize. There's quite a few.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 7 jars to choose from. They each have their own specific infusion with it. So there's just whiskey, there's just tequila, there's just coffee.
There's rum.
Rum, yes, thank you. Rum, obviously.
Honey,
rum, yeah.
I think.
Honey was one, yeah.
And
then one that Peter mentioned, but I forgot what it was.
Yeah, I forgot what it was.
Pete was smoking one at the shop. So Clinton had one. That was a different method altogether. It was more of a fermentation situation. But they did not sell those by the boxes.
Oh, that's good. That's funny.
What flavors are you getting off the Jerry right now? Is that what we're going with? Is that what it says?
Again, I'll go off of Miguel's espresso. I'm also getting some good cedar, definite spice in the back note. Definitely saying on the back of the palate, as well as leather.
I think the cedar was. I did not mention cedar. I think you're absolutely right with that. I'm not getting any spice.
I am
a very cool smoke, and you can see I'm not really waiting that long in between puffs. I'm still getting a perfect burn line. No babysitting needing. I can just do what I want, and it's not overheating tobacco right now, so it's really very easy to smoke. You're not babysitting the cigar at all. Nowhere near the effort with those pipes. I apologize for pipe smokers out there, but this is so much simpler and so much nicer to relax.
You know, Richard, I'll be honest with you. I haven't chugged any tequila in a while. I haven't really had a lot of alcohol in a while. I'll be honest with you.
Too busy.
Been super busy. If I have a drink, I really want to be able to just sit down and relax. And honestly, I've been on those what do you call them? The specialty beers. They're a bit thicker. They're almost
they're smoothies.
Almost like smoothies, yeah, but they're very fruity beers, and there's just something about them. I didn't think I was gonna like them, but I tried one about a year or two ago, sitting in the studio, getting ready to watch Circus of the Dead by our buddy Billy Pond.
Right.
Grabbed a cigar, grabbed the beer, poured it into a glass that was cold. I'm like, damn, this is super thick. I tried it. It was sour. It was a little definitely fruity, and I fell in love with it. So I keep going back to that liquor store to get them every chance I get. But of course, they're expensive out here in California. I don't know where you guys are at, but they're about $8 to $12 a can. So they I mean, obviously, I'm not buying 12 packs of these guys, but they are really good.
Yeah.
And so if I do something, I'm gonna get one of those and just relax. And it's usually this glass actually. It'll be in the freezer, and pour it in and just enjoy that beer. As far as liquor goes, honestly, I haven't had any in a while. I've had a couple shots here there in Vegas, but nothing really just to sit down and enjoy.
I had myself tradicional raspado or pasado from Jose Cuervo, of all people, and mix that with some squirt. Nothing fancy. Just wanted something a little extra sweet with it, and I didn't want whiskey at the time. That was nice. Then I had some Black Label with another patron over at the shop. That was good, but that's normal stuff. That's nothing new or crazy right now. And Dr. Pepper goes very well with cigars. It just goes well in general. It's a delicious drink. I don't even know all the flavors in there. Keep them hidden.
23 of them.
They hide them.
Michelob Ultra. Surprised you're not having a little bit of Sinatra.
Nice. But when you buy a nice bottle, though, it does seem to last a little bit longer than those beers because, like you said, $8 to $12. You get a little better deal when you buy like the 4-pack or the 6. But you crack one open, that one's done. you crack open a bottle of, whatever scotch or rum or tequila you want, and it can last you all month.
Mm-hmm.
You know, little pour here, little pour there.
Yeah.
You're not beholden to, if you crack all 4 beers, your beers are gone. You're not saving those. I wouldn't, at least. I wouldn't know how or why. Yeah, there's no way.
Richard, that's an interesting thought there. That's pretty interesting. If we could get enough people together to do that, yourself obviously included,
would love that.
Kelsey and Gypsy and Monique and Liana. Of course, I only mentioned the girls because never mind.
Everybody.
But if we can get enough people together, to go, maybe like get 10 rooms or something. I mean, I'd be down to go. We can get that shuttle to take into Old Town, Fort Worth, and hang out and spend a couple of days out there. It'd be kind of fun.
That would be nice. I honestly thought about that too, Richard. I think that'd be a really cool idea. And Peter cannot wait for that moment. I would love to do that. Oh, okay. So where are we at right now?
Right now we're at 45 minutes or so into the show.
Cool. No, I mean, what else we got to talk about? I want to make sure we hit everything.
Duh. I thought you had something to say.
No, that's what
we talked about the time change for you guys that are
maybe not
just
heard,
tuning in. We're gonna have to change the show time to 6 p.m. Pacific time, which will be 9 for you guys on the East Coast. I apologize.
Yeah,
but work has forced us to change times. So
what it is.
We'll see how long that lasts, and then if we need to change it again, we definitely will.
Yeah, that we'll figure it out. It will improve. I will say that. Have you covered your thoughts about WWE? We did talk a little bit about. We talked a lot about wrestling on Monday with Al Burke. And if you guys missed that one, I'd go back and watch that. He's a lot of fun. He got a lot of stories, not just from his wrestling career, which we could have just focused on that for the entire hour.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to get into his acting as well.
Charity work.
It's charity work for sure. But man, it will be starting this Friday, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll be starting this Friday. What was I going to say? The guy's done so much in both aspects. That's not even including the charity work or some of the other stuff he was talking about. But just if you focus on his wrestling, his acting, hundreds of credits for IMDb, and those are just the ones that are just marked off because they were actually adding them to IMDb. Some of them probably aren't even on there. I'm sure a lot of them aren't. And then his wrestling career has been with some of the great names, making them look good, entertaining people around the world.
I did forget to ask if Jake ever brought out the snake when they had their matches.
Oh, I'm sure he did. What do you call it? I forgot who was wearing. I think it was a buddy of ours just wearing an Ultimate Warrior shirt. We forgot to tell him. We just talked to someone who was wrestling the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
You can't. You don't get to say you talk to someone who's wrestled the Ultimate Warrior every day.
No, you don't.
That's an incredible feeling. That's an awesome story. That'll be 6 p.m. here. I'll be headed to Macau. That's okay. I think you should be doing that. Yeah.
Make sure you take a blackened and a bottle of blackened whiskey when you go.
Now you're talking. That's another good whiskey. Actually, I very much liked it.
It was good.
Not my favorite ever or anything, but as far as the endorsed whiskeys or liquors go across the board, some of them are not that great. I see. What are some good ones that I did like? Aviation Gin was pretty dang good.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. Crystal Skull vodka was nice. It's actually very smooth.
Oh, geez, that's
Aykroyd.
Not Dan Aykroyd. Thank you. That sounds like Blues Brothers, but that's not them.
No, not quite.
One of them.
I want to try the Jonas Brothers tequila.
Yeah.
I don't even know the name of it. Which one is it? Which brother is it again?
The older one, I believe, because he's also the one that smokes cigars.
Yeah, that's how I heard of it. Nick. Thank you. I get their names mixed up, but that's how I heard it because it was on the cover of Aficionado. I was like, I had no idea, but
I'd like him to come with a cigar. I'd be interested to try it, see what he likes.
That would be interesting. Yeah. And then I actually was a fan when it was at a better price point for Proper 12. Then it slowly started creeping up. I'm like, I don't know, buddy. I don't know.
Not the biggest fan.
Well, you didn't really try it though, so
I attempted to.
It was good. It was very good. Anyway, I think we should just wrap it right there for today.
Okay.
We'll pick back up Friday, guys. More cigar talk, obviously. Run a deal for you guys for Pariah Cigars. Hope you will take advantage of that. Hope you will check out all the sponsors again, guys. Artista, Family by Loyalty, Don, or Kiki Momo, GTO, Artisanal del Tobacco, Family, Cigar Heritage Festival, and Apostate Cigars. All of them wonderful companies, amazing cigars, and an amazing time that could be had if you want to get yourselves over to Tampa, Ybor City, more specifically, in December. Hope you guys will get there.
Mm-hmm.
Weekend sales, yes, we will be. Oh yeah, no, don't worry, Eduardo. There are sales coming up plenty. Don't worry. And then surprise guest tonight over at the 4 for 20 what do you call it group. So go check that out. You guys starting in what, an hour or less than an hour, about half an hour. So definitely check that out as well, guys. Wait, over on YouTube, Mount Gay Special Reserve, straight from his hometown in Barbados, a smooth and pairs excellent with medium cigars. I believe that 100%. I need to try more rums, more proper rums. So I definitely want to get on board with that. We'll have to try that ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Other than that, we'll talk to you guys Friday.
Yep. Don't forget Stogie Fest, September 14th, guys. If you can make it, be there. $40 a ticket.
Hope to see you there, guys. All right. We'll talk to you soon.